Greensboro, North Carolina is ready. The fans decked out in local Duke Blue Devils blue as the 4-seeded Blue Devils, coached by Mike Krzyzewski, take on Casey Alexander's Belmont Bruins, the regular season champions and the tournament champions out of the Ohio Valley Conference. These two teams last met in 2008 in the first round of the tournament when a 15-seeded Belmont team nearly upset the number 2-seeded Duke Blue Devils, lost by just 1 point. Now, 12 years later, they meet again here in round number 1, a 13 versus 4 matchup, and our first matchup of the Friday evening window. I'm Jake Herman, glad to be joining you on the call, and we are underway from Greensboro, North Carolina, as the Belmont Bruins win the tip. Grayson Murphy finds Adam Kunkel in the corner. He's the leading scorer for the Belmont Bruins. Musinski leaves it for Kunkel. Kunkel lays it up and in, and 15 seconds in, the Bruins are on the board. Kunkel, who averaged 16.5 points per game, had the game-winning assist in that Ohio Valley Conference Championship when Belmont won at the buzzer against Murray State. Here's Jordan Goldwire for the Blue Devils. Gives it to Vernon Carey. Down low for Wendell Moore. He puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, and the Blue Devils will reset. Moore Jr. goes up with it. No good. Rebound for Nick Musinski, the sophomore from Pickerington. And Belmont scores again. Kunkel off to a fast start, down low. And this is just the start that the Bruins were looking for. Cassius Stanley slashing into the paint. He puts up a baby hook. Won't go. Rebound Michael Bankert. Belmont, a team that likes to push the pace. They shoot quickly. They lead the nation in assist. And quickly to the bucket goes Bankert. And quickly, it's a 6-0 lead for Belmont. The Bruins making the trip from Nashville, Tennessee, here to Greensboro to try and continue their season, a 26-7 season, in which they won their Ohio Valley Conference for the 9th time in the last 15 seasons. Goldwire passes over to Trey Jones. Jones for Cassius Stanley. Stanley gets some separation but misses the jumper. Carey tips the rebound, but Musinski pulls it in. Murphy now takes it up top. Grayson Murphy shadowed by Trey Jones. Trey Jones and Jordan Goldwire, two of the best defenders in the land, both a part of this Duke Blue Devils team. And of course, you can't talk about Duke without talking about Vernon Carey, as Murphy takes a fadeaway 2 and hits it. Not much defense can do there. The Duke fans here in Greensboro quiet to start things off, and Coach K has to spend an early timeout. The 13-seeded Bruins off to an 8-0 start. We're just 2 minutes in from Greensboro. The Belmont Bruins entering this game on a 12-game winning streak, including all those wins in the conference tournament. Neutral site wins over Eastern Kentucky and Murray State. And the man guarding the inbound, number 0 in blue, Tyler Scanlon, was the hero in that one for Belmont with a game-winning reverse layup with just 3 seconds to go to give them the lift over Murray State and the automatic bid into the big dance. Trey Jones looks to get Duke on the board first. He slashes into the paint and misses a left-handed shot. Quickly the other way, it's Bankert for 3. He hits! It's a long 2. He's got a foot on the line. Give the assist to Scanlon, and a 10-0 lead here for Belmont. Coach K and company with a slow start in this one. Jones down low for Moore. Wendell Moore can't get the roll. Rebound Scanlon. Belmont, a team that likes to push the pace. They attempt in the top 10 in terms of shot attempts, and they make shots in the top 10 in terms of quantity. Not afraid to get shots up quickly. Bankert down low from the short corner, no good. He missed the 10-footer, and Carey Jr. pulls down the board. Who's going to get Duke on the board first? It's Goldwire. A little crowded on that left side. They overload it, and Cassius Stanley has it up high. Little space for Stanley. He works his way into the paint. Guarded by Bankert. Bankert forces him out near the elbow. Goldwire puts up a three, and it's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound, Scanlon. Kunkel comes the other way. Quick fire three, and he gets it. Adam Kunkel has 7 early points, and it's a 13-0 start for the Bruins. A second timeout just 4 minutes into the game is called by Coach K. What is going on? The Bruins looking to pull an upset here. Good start. Duke will inbound as they see how they're going to get on the board first. Haven't seen a lot of Vernon Carey Jr. involved in the offense just yet. He is their leading scorer, averaging just around 18 points a game. Also, a great rebounder is Carey. Goldwire takes a three, and he missed it a little short. Muzinski pulls down the rebound, just one and done there for the Blue Devils. Bankert gives it over to Grayson Murphy, who kicks it up top for Kunkel. Scanlon now, one-on-one with Carey. Ball fakes, finds Muzinski. Muzinski into the lane, flips it up and in. 15-0 Bruins. And the Blue Devils facing a huge deficit here. A team that struggled away from home a little bit. They've lost their last 3 true road games, although this one should really be a home game. They're in Greensboro, close to home. Carey gives to Goldwire with 7 to shoot. They finally work Carey down low. Carey backs down his man, puts it up and in, and gets the Blue Devils on the board. Duke 25-6 this season, 15-5 in the ACC, where they finished second in the regular season standings. Duke very efficient on both ends of the floor, top 20 in both offensive and defensive efficiency, ranked in the top 10 for most of the season. As Kunkel misses in the lane, Stanley pushes the pace, gets it to Trey Jones. Trey Jones, the leading assist man for Duke, working one-on-one against Murphy, and now works it out. Lets the offense develop. Gets a screen from Carey. Jones pulls a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Muzinski. Grayson Murphy in transition from Thompson Station, Tennessee. Gives it over to Kunkel. Kunkel for three. No good that time. Vernon Carey pulls in a rebound. Wendell Moore Jr., the freshman who came on strong, advances it for Duke. Now it's slashing into the paint. It's Jones, and he gets it and one. Trey Jones making a play as Matthew Hurt checks in now for Duke. Free throw no good. Rebounded by Seth Adelsberger for Belmont. And if you blink, you might miss a shot from this Belmont team. They love to push the pace. Adelsberger just off the bench working it one-on-one with Carey. Leaves it for Murphy. Scanlon to Hopkins. Hopkins' three is in and out. Adelsberger the rebound, and he puts it in. Belmont continuing their strong start. Interesting to see how Belmont, a team that relies so heavily on the three ball, they make the 10th most threes in all of college basketball, fares against the Duke defense that prides itself on limiting the outside shots. They allow the 4th fewest threes. As Carey works down low on Adelsberger, misses. Matthew Hurt the rebound, gets it back to Carey, who decides to kick it out to Trey Jones. 7 to shoot on the reset. Jones with the right hand. Jones flips it up, but no good. Adelsberger with the contest. Scanlon quickly in transition. Spin move, and he puts it up. No good, gets his own rebound. Adelsberger pulls the trigger from three, and he misses. Belmont not shy about shooting from anywhere. Cassius Stanley now, looking to get himself on the board. He works his way down low. One-on-one with Kunkel. He flips it up and in. Cassius Stanley, the freshman from Los Angeles, California, plays at Sierra Canyon, where Bronny James currently plays his high school ball. 17-6 now. Adelsberger for three, off the back iron. Rebound snatched by Trey Jones. Jones, who does a little bit of everything for Duke, the sophomore, Has hit some big shots this season, including one against North Carolina. Stanley to the rim. No good. Rebound, Vernon Carey. Carey will go right back up with it, and he scores. Crowd saluting the Blue Devils here, who have started to gain a foothold at 17-8. Hopkins up high. Gets a screen, gives it over to Murphy. Scanlon for three. It's good. And you can't let Tyler Scanlon get any space. He and Kunkel both shoot at around 40% from three-point range. And Duke will have to do a better job closing out on them. Number 5 and number 2. So dangerous. Or number 0, rather, as Jones works against Grayson Murphy. O'Connell into the game now. Alex O'Connell has it poked away up high by Hopkins. Gets it back and shoots the three. No good. Rebound, Caleb Hollander. Hollander to Hopkins in transition. He misses the jumper. Alex O'Connell pushes the other way quickly for Duke. Grayson Murphy's done a nice job defensively in this one, as has Scanlon. Here's Carey working on Hopkins. He scores. Vernon Carey starting to make his presence known down low. The 6'10 freshman from Southwest Ranches, Florida. Surely to be a great NBA prospect in the coming draft. Hopkins has it up high now. Gives to Scanlon. Again, cannot give Scanlon any space. Deadly three-point shooter. Hollander now. Has Murphy working with him. Murphy gets it in the corner. He puts it up over Jones and missed it short. Cassius Stanley comes the other way quickly. It's Carey to Stanley. His three-pointer is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Scanlon. Up to Murphy it goes. Hopkins gets it back up high. The backup point guard, Nick Hopkins from Fayetteville, Tennessee. A junior. Has been with this team for 3 seasons. Gets a high screen from Adelsberger. He's going to have to put this one up here. Shoots it over Matthew Hurt for 3. It's long. Duke gets the rebound, and that will do it for our first quarter of play. Quick first 10 minutes go by. Duke has to burn 2 timeouts, but they get back into it a little bit. Belmont, though, with a great start, 20-10 for the Bruins. Duke trailing early to the Belmont Bruins, a team that was ranked the entire season, fell out of the top 10 for just 2 weeks of the AP polls. Every AP poll except for 2 had the Blue Devils inside the top 10 as they turn it over out of the timeout, and Grayson Murphy resets it up high for Belmont. Applesberger at the top of the circle. Hopkins, three-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Belmont's missed their last few three-point attempts. Team that normally shoots 35% from three-point land. Trey Jones gets it over to Matthew Hurt. Hurt one-on-one with Adelsberger. Toes the three-point line. Gives it back to Trey Jones. Jones to his right hand. Has to put this one up, and he gets it to go. Crafty move by Trey Jones. The sophomore from Apple Valley, Minnesota, has come on strong this season. One of the most improved players in college basketball. Came back to Duke just to win this championship this season. Part of that Elite 8 team last season that lost to Michigan State. Matthew Hurt into the lane. He puts it up and in. Fouls on Scanlon, so Hurt will shoot one more. Blue Devils on a run here, 14-5, ever since they were down 15-0. And the Bruins will get their leading scorer, Kunkel, back into the game, as well as their leading rebounder in Nick Muszynski. Actually trails Grayson Murphy in terms of rebounding, but Muszynski at 6'11" fills out the paint as a big man. Fascinating. Grayson Murphy at 6'2" is the leading rebounder for Belmont with 7.5 per game. Nick Hopkins goes into the paint, poked away, and stolen. Quickly the other way is Goldwire. He finds Matthew Hurt. and Hurt jams it home. A nice steal that time for the Blue Devils. Trey Jones has great hands, averages nearly 2 steals per game, as does Goldwire, who's on the ball right now. Murphy goes up with it and scores over Goldwire, hanging in the air. Grayson Murphy off to a great start in this one. Justin Robinson inbounds, a senior, gives it over to Trey Jones. You can hear the neutral site crowd starting to get behind the Bruins here in Greensboro. Ohio State and Stephen F. Austin earlier on this court as Murphy pokes it away. Grayson Murphy the other way. He puts it up and in. Yeah, a lot of Lumberjacks and Buckeyes fans in the building here in Greensboro. Their game is coming up next on this court. A lot of games left for you guys to enjoy tonight here on Live Sim Sports. And that's another steal for Grayson Murphy, 2 in a row, and he goes all the way to the rim and scores. Oh, Grayson Murphy. He averages 2.5 steals per game. He's got a knack for forcing turnovers, and he gets 2 in a row right there. 26-17, Belmont stretches the lead back out to 9. And Duke with a pretty stagnant possession right now. Goldwire has it up high, gives to Jones at the top of the key. Jones tries a runner and scores. Oh, Trey Jones with a tough shot. And this game's got a great flow to it early. It's 26-19. Both teams very balanced, both offensively and defensively. Down low, a slam and one. Muzinski gets it and draws the foul on Robinson. Nick Muzinski, the sophomore from Pickerington, Ohio, will look to make this a 3-point play, but he's unable to. Goldwire quickly the other way for the Blue Devils, has it poked away, but Wendell Moore recovers. Quiet start to this one for Moore, who averages 7.5 per game. Down low, it's Stanley. No good on the right-handed attempt. Bankert quickly the other way. Finds Murphy, Grayson Murphy, blocked by Robinson. Robinson, great shot blocker off the bench for Duke. Jones pulls up for long 2. No good. Rebound tipped around and finally snatched by Muzinski. Bankert quickly ahead for Belmont, who does a great job getting right up the floor to set up their offense. Stolen away there, and Trey Jones comes the other way. Down low for Moore. He scores. Duke trying to match the speed and intensity of Belmont, something they have done very well this year under Coach Casey Alexander. Duke, one of only 13 teams that averages more points per game than Belmont. Duke second in the country in points scored per game with 82. Kunkel now gets around the screen. Muzinski to Murphy. Back up high for Bankert. Bankert uses the screen. Puts up a 2. Missed it. Rebound Applesberger, and he gets the putback to go. Belmont not really known for their offensive rebounding prowess, but they've done a great job crashing the boards early on. It's helped them get this 9-point lead. Murphy nearly gets another steal. Trey Jones has it up high. Jones directing traffic. Goldwire gets it with 7 to shoot. He'll split the defense and work into the paint. Goldwire blocked by Muzinski. Grayson Murphy quickly the other way. Nearly loses it, but gets it back. Kunkel poked away by Goldwire. He's got Goldwire and Jones on him. 2 defenders you do not want to go against. Bankert now gets it. He's one-on-one with Delorier. Muzinski inside. He scores over Wendell Moore. Belmont showing why they lead the country in assists, as Duke has to call a timeout again. The 3rd timeout used by Coach K. Bruins clicking on all cylinders early. Duke trails by 11 here, under 5 minutes to go. First half in which they've been held to just 21 points. The Bruins allow just 67 per game, but the Blue Devils score 82. So something's got to give in this one, and right now, Belmont is getting the better of Duke. Trying to do what they couldn't do in 2008, pull the upset over the top-seeded Blue Devils who won that game 71-70. Gerald Henderson led all scorers as Trey Jones puts up a 3 and misses. John Shire chipped in 13 points in that one, where Duke edged out Belmont 71-70 in a first-round game in Washington, D.C. in 2008. One of the more memorable first-round games of that tournament. Musinski has it up high and has 6 to shoot. He can't really shoot from that range, so he gives it to Murphy. Murphy's 3 is off the mark. Nice box out by Goldwire, and he cleans up the board. Goldwire working up high with Carey. Goldwire all the way to the rim. He scores. Great double clutch in the air by Jordan Goldwire from Norcross, Georgia. Belmont uses their first timeout. Casey Alexander, the first-year head coach, wants to talk. 9-point lead for the Bruins with just under 4 to go in the first half. Tyler Scanlon checks back in now and has the ball on the wing for Belmont. Out of the timeout called by Casey Alexander, first-year coach, the successor to Rick Byrd, who coached at Belmont for 33 seasons. Scanlon for 3. He missed that time. And the rebound goes to Cassius Stanley. Stanley pushing the pace. Working in against Murphy. Trying to get separation off the dribble. But Murphy, one of the best defenders on the team, but Vernon Carey scores that time. Size mismatch over Scanlon. The 6'7" forward is no match for Carey. 32-25 now, Duke back within 7. Kunkel, who's got 7 early points, but has been a little quiet as of late. Working one-on-one with Stanley. Kunkel dishes over to Murphy. Grayson Murphy puts it up for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Wendell Moore. Moore can push the pace a little bit here. Carey looks to get that high-low entry. Instead, he sets a high screen for Goldwire. Goldwire goes up and draws the foul. It's on Applesberger, or Musinski, check that, his first. Jordan Goldwire will head to the line, where he is a 64% free throw shooter. Duke, as a team, shoots 72% from the line, putting them right about dead average in college basketball, as Goldwire knocks down the first one. Belmont not necessarily killing Duke from the outside, as they often do, as Matthew Hurt re-enters the game for the Blue Devils. It's really been Belmont's ability to get inside, get to the rim, and make contested twos that has helped them sustain this lead ever since that 15-0 blitz out of the gates. But Duke has certainly weathered that early storm, and if you're Belmont, you know Duke's going to have a push in them here as we near the end of the first half. We'll see if they can answer. Kunkel for a long 2, buries it. Adam Kunkel hits a tough shot. He's hit many tough shots in his Belmont career already, a sophomore out of Hebron, Kentucky. Goldwire gets to the rim on the other end, puts it up and misses it. Rebound for Murphy. Up ahead it goes to Beckert. Beckert backs it out, doesn't want to take more to the rim, and gives it to Murphy. Murphy jabs, fakes, and now dribbles it out. Disregards the Kunkel screen. Throws it back door for Kunkel. His 3 is off the mark, but a nice play to set it up. Belmont creates another open look against this Duke defense. They can't convert it. Stanley inside. Gathers and scores. Nice move by Cassius Stanley. Duke has cut it back down to 5. It'd be huge for Duke if they can get even closer before the break. Murphy with the left hand puts up a runner and missed it. Rebound Matthew Hurt. Carey leaves it for Stanley. Stanley uses the Carey screen. Throws it up, contested. Carey's there for the board, and the putback's no good. Just rattles in and out. Carey had some time there, but put it up rather quickly. And so here come the Bruins. Down low, nice entry feed to Scanlon, and another dime for Adam Kunkel. Guy who can hurt you in so many different ways as a scorer and a distributor from the inside out. Carey now has it up high for Duke. Carey over to Goldwire after Hurt swings it over. Carey reverses court. and Moore gets it up high. Uses the hurt screen now with 3 to shoot. It goes to Cassius Stanley. Stanley off the dribble, puts it up, no good. Nizinski, the board, pushes quickly. Kunkel all the way to the rim, and he gets fouled by Wendell Moore. Kunkel to the line where he's an 82% foul shooter. Belmont, they lead the Ohio Valley Conference in a lot of things. Free throws, not one of them. They are the last place team in the conference in terms of getting to the line, probably because they have such a trigger-happy approach offensively. But it's worked for them for a while. It worked under Rick Byrd. It's worked this season under Casey Alexander. And right now it's working against Duke, 38-29. They lead the 4-seeded Blue Devils. The Greensboro crowd a little bit stunned. Goldwire blocked, but Carey gets the rebound. Gives it back to Goldwire, and now it's Stanley with 10 to shoot. Could be Duke's last shot in the first half. Stanley for 3. That rattles out, but it's rebounded by Hurt. Duke will get another shot here with 6 seconds in the half. Goldwire gets a high screen. Wendell Moore working on Beckert, puts up a long 2 at the buzzer. It's good. And Wendell Moore gives the Greensboro crowd something to cheer about as we head to the break. Carey a little pumped up. And we'll see if the Blue Devils can try and turn things around, because that first half belonged to Belmont. The Bruins came out on a 15-0 start, and they keep the lead going into the break. It is 38-31 for the Bruins out of the Missouri. Welcome back to Greensboro, North Carolina. We're getting set for half number 2 of game number 1 here of the evening window. Kentucky and UC Irvine are underway on the other channel if you want to check that one out. But a lot of fans have their eyes glued here because of this scoreline. The 13-seeded Bruins out in front by 7 at the break. Coming up later tonight here in Greensboro, Ohio State and Stephen F. Austin. A lot of great action for you later on across all the live Sim Sports channels. I'll be on the call for Michigan and Texas Tech at 8:40. That one should be good as well. Second half action underway. It's Wendell Moore getting a feed down low and scoring. Nice backdoor feed. Good find by Stanley. And the lead now is down to 5. So, as I alluded to earlier, if you're Belmont here, you got to know that Duke's got to run in them. We'll see if Belmont has the capacity to respond. Right now, the offense is still flowing for him. Grayson Murphy continues his great performance in this one with a bucket. Goldwire dishes to Carey. Working in the high post. Has a little bit of space. The pass is to Jones. Jones back to Carey. Carey puts it up and in off the window. And he'll sprint down that court on defense. This is a Duke team that's had some highs and lows this season. Started their season with a win against Kansas. They won at Michigan State as Muzinski puts up a 3 and misses. Wendell Moore gets the rebound. They've also suffered some head-scratching losses. They lost to Wake Forest, lost to NC State, lost to Clemson. Every team has those, but still a 25-6 season for Duke. Very impressive. Carey backing down Beckert, puts up a baby hook and scores. Blue Devils back to within 3 now. It's the closest they've been in quite a while. Is this the run they've been looking for? Scanlon has it up high. Scanlon dishes to Kunkel. His three-pointer is no good. Unable to silence this Greensboro crowd. And Cassius Stanley comes quickly the other way, and he loses it. He loses it. Stolen by Muzinski. Bruins in transition. There's Scanlon down low for the slam. Tyler Scanlon gets Belmont back on the board. Scanlon, who hit that game-winning layup to lift Belmont over Murray State in their last game, get them to this spot where they're giving Duke all they can handle here through one half and change. Trey Jones lobs it up, and Stanley misses the dunk. Oh, he missed the dunk, and Duke could have gotten the Greensboro crowd more into it. Instead, Belmont will look to reestablish that lead. Bankert gives it over to Kunkel. Michael Bankert now from Greenwood, Indiana, the senior. Probing, working on Stanley. Bankert backs it out, has it poked away. Uzinski gets the loose ball. He hoists a three at the end of the shot clock and misses. Great defense that possession by Duke. In the corner, Carey finds Moore down low. Wendell Moore gets the slam. Nice job by Carey to push the pace. That's a great attribute of these Duke bigs, is they know how to push the pace, dribble in transition. Bankert for three in transition. He missed it. Goldwire grabs the rebound. After boxing out Kunkel, here's Wendell Moore. Down low it goes for Jones, and he gets fouled by Kunkel. Duke showing that they can run with the Bruins now, after the Bruins look like they could have run Duke out of the building. If you're just joining us, the 13-seeded Bruins got off to a 15-0 start in this one, as Trey Jones knocks down the free throw. Jones has done a great job attacking the paint for Duke in this one. 77% foul shooter, gets them both. And Duke is within one now. Just 3 minutes into the second half, a lot of basketball left to play. Duke looking to retake that lead, actually looking to take their first lead of the entire game. Scanlon gives it over to Kunkel. Kunkel, backdoor, Scanlon scores. They lead the nation in assists for a reason, folks. Belmont, unselfish basketball. Great cut off the ball by Scanlon. That resembled the play they won the OVC championship on a little bit. Not quite the same. Stanley, with a right hand, scoops it up and misses. Rebounded by Adelsberger. Kunkel quickly ahead, shadowed by Goldwire. Murphy gets it now. The on-ball defense for Duke has been strong. Off the ball is where they've had some problems staying with Belmont. 5 to shoot. Grayson Murphy gives it up to Bankert. Bankert down low, Adelsberger. He puts it up and scores. Whoa, how'd he get that to go? Looked like he got a little contact there from Vernon Carey. It doesn't matter. Belmont by 5. Trey Jones looking to answer. He's fouled. Good foul that time by Adelsberger, who was about to see Jones go right past him before he knocked him on the arm. And now Kunkel will sit. Not quite in the seat there. There, he backs up into the seat as the leading scorer sits. Moore inbounds to Stanley and gets it back now. It's Jones on the wing. Cassius Stanley, 10 to shoot. Guarded up high by Bankert. Screen and roll play with Carey. Stanley all the way to the rim, and he gets fouled by Bankert. You can hear the crowd chanting defense. As always, getting behind the underdog here in Greensboro. Of course, the biggest shareholder of fans will be Duke, given that they are so close to their home court. And some Duke fans were upset that they got bumped down to the 4-seed line here in this tournament. But they do get the advantage of playing close to home here in this region, and we'll see if they're able to get the crowd into this game as it goes along. Hopkins gives it over to Murphy. Murphy to Bankert. Bankert struggled to get going here in this second half. He puts it up and in, right on cue, over Wendell Moore. Belmont continues to keep their foot on the gas offensively and keep Duke at arm's length. Trey Jones now in the corner, almost being dared into a shot by Murphy. Murphy stays with him. Jones into the short corner with 1 to shoot. Turnaround J is short. Hopkins gets the rebound right before Carey gets there. Bankert in transition draws the foul. Cassius Stanley commits a foul at the high post. Probably not one he would like to commit. But Belmont catches Duke flat-footed in transition. You know, we've seen teams that have run out in transition give Duke some problems. You know, maybe a Wake Forest. We've also seen teams that play really slow give Duke some problems in Virginia. Duke having lost their last 3 true road games. This isn't a true road game here, but they're not at Cameron Indoor. And they trail it by 7. They've trailed throughout. But they're hanging tough. Down low it goes for Carey. Pivots and kicks to Matthew Hurt, who gets it up high for Wendell Moore. Carey getting more and more involved in the offense now. Duke leaning on their star player. Down low it goes. Moore doesn't get it to go. Tough rim there. And it's Hopkins with numbers. He pulls up for 3 and misses it. Rebound, Trey Jones. Jones has done a good job on the glass here. Gets fouled up high. Hard foul there by Musinski. Jones taking a little issue with it. As this game nears the stretch, 14 minutes to go. And a surprising score still. Belmont by 7. Jones from wing to wing to Stanley. Now at the top of the key. Stanley doesn't use the screen. 7 to shoot. Cassius Stanley's done a great job getting to the rim here. Gets a screen from Carey, but he's going to have to put this one up. Dishes to Carey. Turnaround jumper quickly is off the mark. Musinski grabs the board, who's already nearing 10 boards in this one. Scanlon picks up the loose ball. And Jones with a great defensive play there. Moore in transition. He rises up and slams it home. Wendell Moore coming alive here in the second half from nearby Charlotte, North Carolina. He puts Duke back within 5. Musinski has it up high. Needs to get it to a guard. Finds Hopkins. His three-pointer's good. Nick Hopkins coming around the screen. And that forces Coach K into yet another timeout. The Bruins, unselfish basketball, playing their style against Duke. Blue Devils will inbound. Interesting stat here, according to Sports Reference. Duke played the 3rd hardest schedule in college basketball this year. Belmont played the 300th. Well, guess what? None of that matters right now. It's all about individual matchups as Belmont looks to advance this lead even further. Scanlon working on Matthew Hurt, unable to make much leeway, and gives it over to Hopkins. Hopkins has a couple options coming off of the off-ball screens. Bankert streaking through the paint. Doesn't get it into him. Hopkins has to chuck it up, and that's not what Belmont wanted. Rebound by Hurt. Great defensive possession by Duke. Jones, once again the point man for Duke. Gets it down low for Vernon Carey. Carey, hop, step, and a 3-second violation. The big man whistled for the infraction, and Belmont takes a quick timeout here. 2.5 minutes to play in period number 3. 12:34 to go in the game. Bruins will inbound here from their own half. In a game they've led wire to wire. Murphy loses it right away out of the timeout. Not what Coach Alexander wanted. Rebound for Matthew Hurt. He puts it up and misses. Duke's missed some second chances. They've offensive rebounded well. They're a top 20 team in offensive rebounding. But they haven't always translated it into second chance points. Scanlon has it up high, guarded by Carey. Hopkins for 3. Hopkins hits another. 2 in a row for Nick Hopkins. The junior having a day. It is 56-45. What a spark he's provided off the bench for Belmont. Down low, Hurt gets the lob and puts it in. Duke with a quick answer. Blue Devils not going anywhere, but having a hard time stopping Belmont. Belmont, a top 30 team in terms of offensive efficiency. 14th in the land in terms of points scored. Musinski gives to Scanlon. Scanlon puts it up in traffic, and it's off the mark. Carey gets it up to Jones. Carey still up high, not in the paint. Ball fake over to Hurt. 5 out right now for Duke. Nobody in the paint. Carey doesn't look to drive. Stanley will drive it, and he's fouled by Hopkins. Nice job by Duke to recognize the lack of help defense there. And you simply have to have help defense if you're going to stay in front of these explosive Blue Devils guards. Cassius Stanley to the line where he knocks the first one down. Stanley, a 73% foul shooter. Goes 1 for 2. We're about a minute away from our next TV timeout at the end of the third. Belmont lead has gone back and forth between 3 and 9 here throughout this period. Banker working on Hurt, finds the backdoor feed, and one. Kunkel draws the foul on Carey, and he's fired up about it. Adam Kunkel has come to play in this one. He's been a model of efficiency here for the Bruins, and Coach Casey Alexander is looking pleased. Only the first foul on Carey, not much foul trouble to speak of for either team in this game, and Belmont's lead is up to 11, their largest lead of the second half. Cassius Stanley now gives it to Carey. Carey just at the top of the free throw line here. Hands off to Jones. Duke looking for a 2-for-1 opportunity. Trey Jones throws it up and in. Nice little teardrop by Trey Jones off the glass and makes it 59-50. Grayson Murphy to Nick Muszynski. Muszynski leaves it for Scanlon. His three-pointer is no good. You don't want to leave him open. Nearly a 40% three-point shooter. But the Blue Devils looking to run out with it and take the last shot of the period. Jones up high against Grayson Murphy, who's already got 3 steals in this game. Jones to his right, pulls up for 2 and misses off the back of the iron. That'll do it for our third quarter here. And it's the 13-seeded Bruins still hanging on to that lead. 59-50 is our score. 10 minutes to go. That State Farm assist of the game was one of many Belmont has had today and throughout the season, as they look to do what they couldn't do in 2008, to knock off the Duke Blue Devils in the first round of the tournament. And there's a steal up high by Jones, and he dunks it home the other way. Not the first time Trey Jones has found himself in all alone. What a player he is for this Duke team. He has been a steady presence throughout this game, even though the Blue Devils have been trailing. And now they trail by just 7. Behind the back pass to Muszynski. Kunkel gets it back. Kunkel fakes a little move. Now puts up a tough shot in the paint. A little wild there. Goldwire pulls down the rebound. Cassius Stanley up ahead. Goldwire looking forward in the corner. Instead, Stanley reverses the floor and goes to Jones. Carey steps out behind the arc. Being baited into a 3, doesn't take it. Stanley takes his 3-point attempt and knocks it down. Cassius Stanley brings Duke back within 4. 7 unanswered here for the Blue Devils. And the crowd's starting to get more into it here in Greensboro. We've got ourselves a good game. Backdoor feed goes up, and unable to connect that time was looking for Tyler Scanlon. Murphy's pass goes astray. Stanley all the way to the rim, and he scores on the up and under. Duke started to plow their way towards tying this game up after they just trailed by 11. We knew this run was coming. Can Belmont stem the tide, or will the Blue Devils take control? Kunkel takes a 3-pointer and misses it just long. Slightly off the mark, and Stanley has the rebound. Stanley for the lead. No good. Rebound Goldwire. Goldwire kicks it out to Hurt. He'll try to take the lead, and he misses as well. Rebound Muszynski. Duke with some open chances there to try and take their first lead of the night. Now they get a steal. Belmont is struggling offensively here. For the first time all night, they've struggled offensively. Stanley, down low to Goldwire. He puts it up and gets it to go off the glass. We are all tied at 59, folks. 11 in a row for Mike Krzyzewski and the Blue Devils. And Coach Casey Alexander, as predicted, calls a timeout. What, you thought Duke was just going to roll over and make it easy? Think again. We're all knotted up. 7:42 to go. You can see the swaths of Duke Blue Devil blue in the stands here in Greensboro. Finally, with something to cheer about, Blue Devils go on an 11-0 run to tie it up. But quickly, Belmont answers. It's Tyler Scanlon. The senior from Centerville, Virginia, does not want this to be his last game, and he puts Belmont back ahead by 2. Stanley has been the man for Duke lately. Kicks it out to Trey Jones. A lot of off-ball action. Blue Devils buzzing a little bit here with some renewed energy. Are they finding that second gear? Down low it goes for Matthew Hurt. He'll put up a turnaround J. No good. Didn't even get it off. Belmont gets a stop. The Bruins looking to build on a 12-game winning streak. That includes winning the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament for the 9th time in 15 seasons. Out of those 8 tournament appearances, they've won just 1 time, though, including a loss to Duke in 2008. Bankert goes up and gets it to go. Belmont with a little answer here. They go back up by 4. Michael Bankert, another senior, gets it. Some seniors stepping up for Casey Alexander's club. Stanley dishes it out to Jones. Goldwire up the top of the key. Gets a screen from Hurt. Takes a long 2 and drains it. Jordan Goldwire gets one to go. Some scoring coming, and Duke's very dangerous when they can supplement Carey and Jones. If they get somebody else to chip in, whether it's Stanley, Moore, Hurt, Goldwire, they are tough to stop. And right now, Duke having a lot of different players contribute to this offensive comeback. We'll see how Belmont can stop them going forward. Murphy off a screen. His 2-pointer is off the mark. Hurt skies for the rebound. Trey Jones working one-on-one with Grayson Murphy, one of the best defenders for Belmont. Both of those guys great defenders in their own right, Jones and Murphy. Jones gets to the rack, but misses. Carey the rebound. Jones will get a second chance. Guarded now by Scanlon. Size mismatch for Carey. Poked away. Grayson Murphy with a steal. One of the best steal men in the country, averaging nearly 3 a game, gets his 4th of the night right there. And he has it up high. Once again, mano a mano, Murphy and Carey. Kunkel around a screen. He misses. Carey gets the rebound. Nice open look created by the off-ball screen by Muzinski. At 6'10", a big body setting that screen. Cassius Stanley goes up against Bankert. Doesn't get it to go, but gets his own rebound. His pass is intercepted, though. Was looking for Hurt. And instead, it's Scanlon the other way. Scanlon, a threat from 3, doesn't shoot it there. And Murphy pulls it out. Under 5 minutes to play. Murphy working down low with Muzinski. Kicks it out. Scanlon, wide open 3, and he misses. Shocking miss there for Scanlon. That's just the shot Belmont wants for him. In transition, Jones scores, and we're all knotted up at 63. Oh, looks like it skipped ahead a little bit right there. We are all knotted up. Fans on their feet, trying to rally the Blue Devils over the finish line. 3-pointer doesn't go. Kunkel tried to answer. Belmont a little cold as of late, just 4 points in the last 3 minutes. Dating back to when they led this game 59-48. Jones slashing into the paint and doesn't get it to go. Duke has still yet to lead this game. They have yet to lead. Down low, Belmont goes back in front by 2. Scanlon getting it to go in traffic. Goldwire working on Kunkel. This game picking up in pace now. Both teams getting a little desperate down the stretch. Down low it goes, Vernon Carey. First time we've called his name in a while. Nice little give and go with Jones. Carey and Jones have showed up today for Duke. As we start to come down the stretch. 13 versus 4. The upset-minded Bruins against the revenge-minded Blue Devils, trying to avenge last year's loss in the Elite Eight. They'll have to get past this scrappy Belmont team first. Bankert off a screen. He puts one up in the mid-range, and it's no good. Rebound, Muzinski. The putback goes. Nick Muzinski has showed up to play today. A double-double for the sophomore from Pickerington, Ohio. Stanley gives it up to Hurt. A couple of freshmen trying to get the Blue Devils going. Jones, the veteran presence, the sophomore, gets a screen from Carey. Drives on Muzinski. It's blocked. Muzinski swats it away. The other way, it's Grayson Murphy. It's knocked out of bounds by Jones. Trey Jones with such great hands defensively. Hurt will sit. Wendell Moore Jr. will re-enter for the stretch run of this game. Coach K getting his starting 5 on the floor. Out of the inbounds play, it's Murphy. One-on-one with Jones again. Those two have been doing battle. Kunkel for 3. He gets it. Adam Kunkel has been lethal off the ball, and he gets open there for a big-time 3. Belmont by 5. As we approach the 2-minute mark in this one. Jones working up high against Murphy once again. Stanley comes and gets it. Carey comes and sets one. Stanley in the paint. He's stripped on the way up. Here comes Belmont the other way. Grayson Murphy dribbles ahead, coast to coast. He gets it and one! Grayson Murphy all the way. And Belmont extends the lead to 7. They have forced turnovers left and right today. Duke has not really seemed so comfortable in this one. And in a shocking turn of events, Belmont responds to the Duke run. Duke tied it at 65, and now with that free throw, it is 8 unanswered for the Bruins. And Duke, with 2 minutes to figure out a way to get past this 8-point deficit. Can they do it? We'll see when we come back. Well, for Grayson Murphy, it's been a game to remember. 13 points on 6 of 13 shooting, efficiency at its finest. Also add 4 steals to that mark. He's been a difference maker on both ends of the floor. Trying to contain Trey Jones. Jones gets free here, finds Carey, and that's a beautiful play out of the timeout. What else would you expect from Coach K? 6 points is the Belmont lead. Carey and Jones trying to get Duke back into it. The crowd is back into it here. Murphy probing against Jones, fading away and missing it. It rims around and out. Here comes Duke now, down by just 6. Trey Jones pulls it out. Goldwire coming free off a screen. Carey's turn to set one. Jones getting some space off the Carey screen. Jones finding Carey in the short corner, and he scores. Vernon Carey with 4 quick points to bring Duke back to within 4. Hold on to everything. Here we go. Kunkel gets a screen from Uzinski. Kunkel puts it up. No good. Rebound Vernon Carey. A minute to go here. Duke with just 1 timeout left. Belmont's got 2. Jones up high. Can get a 2 or a 3 here. Just got to be quick. It's Carey, turnaround jumper, gets it in, 1! Vernon Carey scores! And we're back to a 2-point game. A personal 6-0 run for Carey. This crowd getting treated to a thriller here in Greensboro as Vernon Carey shoots an important free throw. 67% from the line this season. This is his first trip to the line tonight, a testament to the way Belmont has defended him. Free throw is good, and Carey has scored 7 unanswered all alone, and it is 73-72 now. Goldwire guards Kunkel up high. Who will Belmont go to? A lot of off-ball screens here. Kunkel to his left hand. It's Banker in the corner. He's guarded by Stanley. Banker gets a screen. He puts it up, and it's an air ball. He missed everything. Carey the other way. 5-second differential. Up ahead it goes. Moore gets it and 1! Wendell Moore gives Duke their first lead of the game with 23.9 ticks remaining. And he'll get 1 more at the free throw line. Moore an 80% foul shooter. Foul was on Kunkel. Belmont with 2 timeouts may use 1 after this free throw as they find themselves trailing for the first time all game. Free throw is no good. Musinski gets the rebound, and the Duke lead is just one. How about the play we've seen in the last few minutes from Vernon Carey and Trey Jones? They linked up on 3 straight possessions. Jones feeding Carey inside to get Duke back into it, and just then Carey throws it ahead to Wendell Moore and gives Duke their first lead. So let's reset the game for you. Each team's got 1 timeout. Duke in the penalties, and the next Belmont foul would send Duke to the line for 2 free throws. Now Belmont can hold for the last shot here. With just 23.7 seconds to go, the shot clock is off, and it'll be interesting to see what they elect to do. Coach Casey Alexander out of the timeout has Kunkel get the ball up high. Couple of options for him on the wings. Kunkel splits the defense, goes into the paint. Kunkel puts it up and missed it. Rebound Vernon Carey, and they gets it to Jones, and he's fouled. Wow, what a play by Carey to pass it to Trey Jones quickly. Jones, the stronger free throw shooter of the 2. And now the sophomore Jones with a chance to extend Duke's lead at the line. He'll get 2 shots. First one is good for Jones. What a game for Trey Jones. Second one is off the mark. Musinski gets the rebound, and Belmont takes their final timeout. 11.4 seconds to go. Belmont now out of timeouts. They'll advance it to half court, where they'll have 11.4 seconds to try and either tie this game or win it potentially. And if you're just joining us, Belmont led this game 15-0 at the start. They led this game 73-65 just a couple of minutes ago. But oh, how things have changed. If you're Belmont, though, and you're told before the game that you'll have a chance to put up a shot to send it to overtime or maybe even win the game against Duke in Greensboro, you get the feeling that Coach Alexander's team would probably take it and give anything to be in this situation. Last time Belmont was in this situation, they ran a backdoor layup play for Tyler Scanlon, who made the shot with the reverse to give Belmont the win over Murray State and get them here. They've earned their chance to take Duke to overtime or win it. Can they take advantage? It's Adam Kunkel up high. 5 seconds to go. Screen from Musinski. Kunkel puts it up for the win. No good. Duke survives. 75-73. And the Blue Devils led this game for all of 23 seconds. But it's enough to get the Blue Devils through, survive and advance. And for Belmont, that close to a tournament win. They lost close to Maryland last year. They can't avenge their loss to Duke this year. Maybe the best game I've seen in this tournament so far. I'll be with you again later tonight for Michigan, Texas Tech. For now, enjoy the rest of our offerings here from Live Sim Sports. Lots of great action on throughout the night. Hope you enjoyed this one. Your final score, Duke 75, Belmont 73. The Blue Devils survive and will face the winner of Ohio State and Stephen F. Austin. And boy, Stephen F. Austin looming. Potential rematch with Duke. They beat Duke at Cameron Indoor earlier on in the season. Wouldn't that be something? We'll see what happens in that game later on tonight. I'm Jay Kerman saying so long for now. We'll see you later.
Hello and welcome to Omaha, Nebraska. We've got Live Sim Sports Tournament first round action here between 12th seeded Yale and 5th seeded Louisville. Your starters for the Louisville Cardinals: Lamar Kimball, David Johnson, Dwayne Sutton, Jordan Wara, and Stephen Enoch. And for the Bulldogs, Eric Monroe, Azar Swain, and Jalen Gabadon at the guards. Jordan Bruner and Paul Atkinson in the front court here for this one. Should be a good game between two strong teams here. And the start, Eric Monroe can't get it, and Atkinson's putback attempt is no good as well. Now here comes Louisville for their first possession of the game. The Cardinals at 24-7, 15-5 in the ACC. That was good for second place in the ACC this season. And after the miss, here comes Yale. It's Gabadon laying it up and in. Jalen Gabadon. Known as a defensive stopper, the Ivy League co-defensive player of the year. But made a nice play there offensively. And then a steal by Azar Swain. And here comes Monroe. Kicks it to Atkinson. For Jordan Bruner. The All-Ivy League first team forward. Monroe, reverse, doesn't go. Rebound, David Johnson, the freshman looking to push for the Cardinals. They have a mismatch inside if they go to it. Enoch's got Monroe on him. But Johnson doesn't go to it. He drives in himself and gets fouled. There, it's Jordan Bruner, the senior from Columbia, South Carolina, averaging almost a double-double, 10.9 points and 9.2 rebounds per game, picking up the foul. And David Johnson hits the first free throw. Second free throw is up and good as well. We're tied at two apiece here early in this first round game. Off the screen, and Gabadon laying it up and in again. Strong finish there. And Jalen Gabadon has the first 4 points for the Bulldogs. Lamar Fresh Kimball, feeding Wara. Lays it up and in. Jordan Wara ties this one up. Monroe drives high off the glass and in. Yale takes the lead. Lamar Kimball, called fresh by his coaches and teammates. Looking to give Louisville a fresh start in this tournament and help them go deep. Kimball, faking it, kicks. Johnson for three. Good! David Johnson holding the follow through and a little bit of stare down as he goes back down the floor. Louisville leading by 1 early. Gabadon with driving, mid-range, pull up, no. Rebound, Jordan Wara. Looks to push, feeds Kimball. Kimball over to Wara. In the corner to Kimball for three, no. The rebound snatched down by Bruner, and Yale's looking to push. It's Azar Swain. Drive, floater, good! And Yale's back on top. We're seeing some very good games so far in this tournament. This looks like it's got the makings of potentially being another great game. Wara, jumper, no. Rebound, Atkinson. And here comes Yale. Monroe kicks it to Swain for three. No, he missed it. Rebound snatched down there by Louisville, and they look to push. Wara doesn't have the numbers, goes up anyways. Can't get it to go. Would have been an ill-advised shot there. And Yale coming back the other way. Gabadon inside, pulls it back out. Gets the screen there. Turns the corner. Kicks it back out. Bruner for three. No good. Rebound. Johnson. With a 5-inch height advantage over there on Azar Swain. But now Azar Swain is down low on Wara. And Jordan Moore likes that matchup. He faces him up, but then he kicks it back out to David Johnson. Screen comes. Johnson, mid-range. Good! Knocking in the jumper off the screen. Smooth release there from Johnson, and he's got 7. Azar Swain with the floater. No. Rebound Bruner. Out to Atkinson, and he knocks in the jumper. The Ivy League co-player of the year. Showing off a little bit of range there from just inside the three-point line. It's Kimball to Jordan Ward. Feeding Kimball. Driving to the bucket. Lays it up and left it short. Rebound Bruner. Here comes Yale looking to extend the lead. And Monroe with a nice crossover, and he lays it up and in at the basket. 12-9 Yale. Dwayne Sutton for 3. Knocks it home off the screen with a hand in his face. And now we're tied up at 12 apiece. Here's our Swain right to the bucket, lays it up, and it's fouled. The foul is called on Stephen Enoch, I believe. And that will be his first. And it sends Azar Swain to the line for 2 free throws. The 6-foot junior from Brockton, Massachusetts. Missed the first one. All Ivy League first team selection. Along with Atkinson and Bruner. Second free throw is good. And Yale takes a 1-point lead. Jordan Ward, guarded by Bruner. Gets the screen. And there's Ward to the bucket. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Bruner. And here's Azar Swain. Rough start for Ward in this game. Swain to Wyatt. Yes. Yes drives. And he lost it, but he gets it back. Atkinson. Out to Yes for 3. No. Rebound Ward. Williams inside. Malik Williams lays it up and in there. Short shot going as he's got a mismatch and challenge Azar Swain. Williams coming off an ankle injury, but he looks healthy right now. Swain to the bucket, lays it up. No, but a foul is called from behind on Malik Williams, and that's going to send Azar Swain right back to the line. Swain split his trip earlier, but knocks in the first one there. 3:04 to play here before the media timeout in the first half. Swain hits the second as well. 15-14, Yale leading Louisville. Malik Williams down low. Nice little drop step, but couldn't get the finish to go. Rebounded by Atkinson, and here comes Yale. It's Yes. Working on Samuel Williamson. And they take it back out. Gordon Bruner. And they swing around. Swain's going to have to get something off. Nice little crossover, but he's going to have to throw one up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Williamson. Here comes Louisville. Perry gets the screen, driving inside. Darius Perry. Back out. Malik Williams. Didn't pull the jumper. And Michael Yes with the steal. And here come the Bulldogs. Yes has Atkinson under the bucket, but he doesn't see him, and they have to reset it. And it's Jordan Bruner with it. Screen comes. Oh, and a beautiful pin-down screen and a back cut by Azar Swain for a lay-in. And Yale is up by 3. Darius Perry. Driving inside. Kicking to Jordan Ward. No good, but a foul is called on Jordan Bruner, his second. And it's going to send Jordan Wara to the line for 2 free throws. First one is no good. From the junior from Buffalo, New York, the consensus All-American, John Wooden Award finalist, Julius Erving Award finalist, and he can't hit either one there. 2 big misses here at the start of this game. And it's August Mahoney, the freshman guard from Saratoga Springs, New York, inside. And he lays it up and can't finish it over McMahon. And here comes Jordan Ward. Ward up the floor, looking to push. Nice crossover, gets positioning, and he lays it up and in. It's an example there of how one little jab step crossover can give you the positioning to get inside and lay that up and in. Just like that. 17-16, Yale leading with a minute to play before the media timeout and 11 minutes to play in the first half. Backdoor cut again, and it's Azar Swain. Yale running a lot of pin-down screens and off-ball screens here to get open looks on back cuts. And once again, it's Azar Swain. Samuel Williamson to Moore. Jordan Moore pulls a 3, and he can't get it to go. Rebound, August Mahoney. Up the floor. Mahoney is stripped by Williamson, and Samuel Williamson with it. Driving into the lane, laying it up, and it's no good. Rebound, Paul Atkinson. Really nice defense there by Atkinson to contest that. Now Swain inside. Draws the double. Kicks it out to Mahoney, and a 3-second is going to be called. Likely. Wyatt, excuse me. And the Bulldogs turn it over. Louisville with a chance to tie it with a 3 here heading into the media timeout. Jordan Ward dribbling the ball. Looks like they're going to take the last shot. And now they set up something. Clock is at 5. Ward over to Perry for the tie. No! And that will end this first part of the first half. We go to media timeout. 12th-seeded Yale leading 19-16. And here we go. Darius Perry kicks it to Ward. Gets it back. Perry inside, can't finish it on the jump shot. Matthew Cottonwood, the sophomore, has just checked into the game, and he feeds August Mahoney. Mahoney with a nice crossover there. Gets inside and kicks to Atkinson, who lays it up and in with a little hook shot. And Yale takes a 5-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the night for either team in what has been a really closely contested beginning to this first half. Jordan Ward looking to drive, lays it up and can't finish it. Rebound snatched down by Atkinson. Jalen Gabadon for 3, knocks it down. Gabadon has been red hot to start this game, and Yale has built an 8-point lead here with just under 9 minutes to play in the first half. A swing to Ward. Jordan Ward, screen comes. Ward with the bucket, lays it up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Wyatt, yes. August Mahoney. Feeding Wyatt, yes. Yes, gets the screen. Into the lane, lays it up and in. Tough finish there, and Chris Mack wants a timeout. It's a 7-0 run for the Bulldogs coming out of the media timeout, and Chris Mack wants to talk it over. And coming out of the timeout, Stephen Enoch at the top of the key. They're daring him to shoot, and he won't. Gives to Kimball. Mark Kimball gets it knocked away, and Wyatt Yes comes up with it. Eric Monroe to the bucket. Swings at Atkinson, and he's fouled by Enoch. That'll be the second on Enoch, and it's going to send Paul Atkinson to the line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Averaging over 17.5 points per game and almost 7.5 boards per game. Consistent double-double threat in the front court. It's David Johnson taking it over to Kimball. The drive, a layup, and one. Lamar Kimball gets it to go and brings it back to single digits. Foul is called on Atkinson. That'll be his first. Free throw is no good, though. Rebounded by Wyatt Yes. Up the floor. Mahoney. Stripped away. Kimball, jumper, no. Rebound, snatched down by Wyatt Yes. And a steal there by Malik Williams as he jumped in front of that pass. And now here comes Louisville. Sutton to Kimball. Kimball with it. On the outside. Swing to Johnson. Johnson. Jumper, no. Rebound, Atkinson. Gabadon. Three-pointer, no. Rebound snatched down by Wyatt Yes. Gabadon with it outside. Gets the screen. Mid-range jumper. Gabadon knocking it in again. A 10-2 run for the Bulldogs. And Yale's up 11. Lamar Kimball looking for some room. Lost the ball. It's poked away, but he gets it back. In the post. Gives it out to Malik Williams outside. Enoch's got it. Atkinson in and they swing it. Sutton, jumper, no. Rebound, Paul Atkinson. Here come the Bulldogs, it's Monroe. Shot blocked, but Monroe gets it back. And now August Mahoney outside. Screen comes. Mahoney driving. Lays it up, and it's no good. Tip is also no good. Rebound snatched down by Enoch. And here comes Louisville looking to push. 3-ball in transition. No. Rebound. Gabadon. And now Yale's looking to push. It's Monroe. Splitting a double team and then giving it back out to Gabadon, who had a lane to the bucket. Didn't take it. Now draws a double. And shoots over the double but can't finish it. Rebound snatched down by Enoch. Lamar Kimball for three. No. Pulled up but couldn't get it to go down. Rebound. Gabadon. Gabadon feeds Wyatt Yes for the slam. 13-point lead for Yale. Lamar Kimball with the ball. Over to Johnson. Over to Williams, who can't hit the three. And Yale will get it. It's Eric Monroe up top. Fading Atkinson. To Gabadon off the curl, thought about it, didn't take it. Spin move, makes a couple dribble moves, and then feeds Atkinson on the wing. Atkinson, oh, shot falling away and doesn't get anything, and the shot clock expires. And so Louisville will get it back here. And Chris Mack wants a timeout. And so with 4:31 to play in the first half, it's 12-seeded Yale leading Louisville 31-18 from Omaha in the first round of the Live Sim Sports College Basketball Tournament. And coming out of the timeout. Enoch with it inside, working on Bruner, lays it up and in. The bank there, Bruner can't really do too much as he's already got 2 fouls. Can't afford to pick up a third here in the first half. And Enoch able to lay it up and in. Azar swing, feeds Bruner for a 3, no. Line drive shot is too strong off the back out. Here comes Louisville, it's Dwayne Sutton to the bucket, kicking, Enoch going up with it and laying it up and in. Strong finish through some contact there. No foul call, but a nice finish. And Louisville has made it back to a 9-point game. Gabadon gets a screen. Tries to turn the corner and can't. Pulls it back out. Shot clock at 10. Screen comes. Gabadon for 3. Good! Jalen Gabadon having an outstanding night here in the first half so far, and it is 34-22 Yale. Dwayne Sutton, screen comes. Sutton for 3. No good. Rebound snatched down by Azar Swain. Swain with spin move, gets inside, swatted away by Enoch. And here come the Cardinals. Sutton looking for some room and can't really find it, and he's going to have to kick it back out to Kimball. Enoch with it, top of the key. Over to Sutton. Driving inside. Lost the ball, gets it back, tried to save it, and it's off the leg of Gabadon, and they comes to Yale. Wyatt, yes, pulls up and can't finish, though. Rebounded by Malik Williams, and the Cardinals are coming the other way. Dwayne Sutton feeds inside Williams with Azar Swain on him, and he just spins and lays it in easily. And so it's 34-24. Yale leading with 2:20 to play in the first half. Monroe feeding Bruner outside. And he gets to Gabadon. Gabadon driving. Pulling up and banking it in. Seems like everything this guy throws up is going down. He's got 14 already. And another timeout for Louisville here with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Yale leads at 36-24. Here we go. There's Perry with it at the top of the key, feeds Wara. Wara to Perry off the curl, and he missed the throw. And Yale gets it. Azar Swain walking it up for the Bulldogs. Looking to extend this lead before the half. Matthew Cottonwood driving in. Kicking it to Bruner, who lays it up and in. Tough shot goes. And that's just been what kind of night it's been for Yale so far. 14-point lead for the Bulldogs. Samuel Williams gets to Perry. Perry to Ward. Jordan Ward. Looking. Trying to drive on Bruner. Gets double. Kicks it out. They swing it. McMahon from deep. No good. Rebound snatched down by Bruner. And here comes Yale. Under a minute to play here in the first half now. Yale plus 15 in the rebounding margin. A big reason why they're up by double digits here. But a steal for Louisville. And Williamson spinning and shooting over Gabadon. No. Rebounds. Comes out to Atkinson. The 50-50 ball is just going Yale's way so far in this one. Gabadon jumper. No. Rebound. Snatched down by Enoch. Jordan Wood. To Perry. Drive in, the kick back to Wara, and he missed the lay-in. And Yale's got it. Less than a second difference between the shot clock and game clock, but Gabadon goes right at it, missed it. Offensive rebound, Bruner. Bruner misses it, but he gets his own board, and they reset it. Clock is at 7 now. Gabadon inside. Clock at 3. The kick. Cotton from deep. No, in and out, but that will take us to the half. with the Yale Bulldogs leading 38-24. We'll be back with the second half of action here from Omaha right after the halftime show on the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Welcome back to Omaha, Nebraska, where we have an upset brewing. Yale leading Louisville 38-24. If you're just tuning in here for the second half, it has been all Yale on the glass with a plus 15 advantage. And junior guard Jalen Gabadon, known for his defense, but he has been showing out on the offensive end so far tonight. The leading scorer with 14, but another triple there for Louisville. And Dwayne Sutton. Atkinson dribbling, feeding Bruins. To Monroe. He's doing it a swing. There's our swing with a shot clock at 5. To Atkinson. Throws it up, no, but a foul on Enoch. That's his third. And it's going to send Paul Atkinson to the line for 2 free throws. Atkinson misses the first, though. Second one coming. And it's good. Yale by 12. 30 seconds into the second half here. Good drive. No good, but a foul called on Eric Monroe from behind there, and that's going to send Lamar Kimball to the line for 2 free throws. The grad transfer from St. Joseph's. Missed the first free throw. Second one is good, though. 39-28. Yale leads. Monroe feeds Atkins. To Azar Swain for 3. Knocks it down off the curl. And Yale has pushed the lead back up to 14. Kimball to Jordan Ward. Down low Enoch on Atkinson. Shot no good. Rebound Bruner. And it's Eric Monroe. To Atkinson. Atkinson to Azar Swain. Swain with a crossover trying to get some space inside. Rohrer with a steal as he reaches in and picks his pocket. Brings it up and slows it down. He's got Gabadon on him. And he feeds it to Kimball. Kimball with Bruner on him. Crossover, gets the bucket. Bruner recovers and swats it away, though. And now here's the break for Yale. Swain to Monroe, and he lays it up and in. Yale with the biggest lead of the night now at 16. Lamar Kimball feeding Sutton. Sutton gets the screen, and he lays it up, and he missed it. Missed the open layup, and now Gabadon brings it up the floor to Monroe. Short jumper, no. Rebound, Enoch. Not a smart shot there. Should have went into the lane and laid that one. War on the other end lays it up and in. Timeout Yale. James Jones not happy with his team on that effort. But nonetheless, Yale leads it 44-30 over Louisville. With 17:29 to play in this one. Here's Yale out of the timeout. It's Monroe with the ball. Feeds August Mahoney. And Gabadon with it. Gabadon is going to star this game for Yale so far. Going to have to throw something up. He's going to get the screen, pull it, turn around three. No good. Rebound by Jordan Ward. Ward pulls the jumper there. Stopped, gave himself a little bit of room there. And knocked down the jumper. It's a 12-point game. Gavin with it up top. Feeds Mahoney. August Mahoney, quick draw, and he missed it. Rebound Ward. Here come the Cardinals. The corner three from Sutton is no good. Rebound Atkinson. Louisville has had opportunities to get back in this game. They just haven't taken them. Here's Eric Monroe. Feeding Gavin. Pulls the long two. And it rolls around and out. And it comes down to David Johnson of Louisville. Johnson with good size at the guard position at 6'5". Now backing down August Mahoney and then pulling it back out. Johnson working inside. Tough layup. No good. Rebound Bruner. And here come the Bulldogs. August Mahoney working on Jordan Ward, and he lays it up and in. The freshman looking for a foul call. Not going to get it. But either way, Yale leading 46-32. Jordan Ward. Screen comes. Ward laying it up. Blocked from behind by Bruner. And here comes Yale. Monroe with it. Putting it back in. The kick. Gabadon for three. No. Rebound snatched down by Jordan Ward. Ward again. Inside Enoch. He's got a mismatch with Monroe on him, and he can't finish it, and Monroe comes up with the rebound. One of the smallest guys on the floor at 6'2", coming up with that rebound. Gabadon, backdoor cut Monroe, and he lays it in with the reverse. Yale back up 16. I think this was a popular upset pick, but I don't know that anybody expected it to be like this. Yale has dominated this game so far. Ward. Drive. Layup is no good. Rebound snatched down by Atkinson. And here comes Yale pushing. Monroe. Crossover. Gets inside. Tried to feed it to Bruner, and it's stolen. There by Dwayne Sutton. Sutton crosses over, then kicks to the corner to David Johnson. The pure shooting stroke of Johnson has been shown tonight. But Louisville has just not gotten going with the rest of its pieces. Ward, stop, pop, jumper, good. Jordan Ward. Averaging 18 a game, he's got 10 now. And Yale will use a timeout here with 3:51 till the media timeout. 13:51 remaining in the game. It's 12th-seeded Yale 48, 5th-seeded Louisville 34. Inbound to Eric Monroe, working on Ryan McMahon. Monroe feeds Cobb. Matthew Cobb. the 6'5" sophomore out of Voorhees, New Jersey. Feeding Atkinson inside, but he can't finish it. Rebound by Malik Williams. And here comes Louisville. Ward in the bucket, and he's fouled by Bruner there. That'll be a Bruner third. He thought he got the ball there and tied it up, but it's not the call. And Jordan Ward will go to the line for 2 free throws. Hits the first. Moore shooting just 33% on the night. 5 of 15, really struggling from the field. They've got 12 points now after hitting both, and the Louisville deficit is also 12. 3:30 to go before the media timeout. Eric Monroe bringing it up. Swing to Atkinson. Atkinson. Backing down Williams, then faces him up. Crosses it over. Now going to go to back him down again. Shot clock at 3. Fakes it, then goes up with it into him and banks it in anyways. Paul Atkinson Jr. Feeds over to Sutton. Dwayne Sutton out top. The Louisville homegrown product. Feeds Williams inside, and Malik Williams finishing. And now here comes Monroe. Over to Matthew Cotton. Cotton back to Monroe. Swing to the corner to Atkinson. Paul Atkinson with him. Had an open Cotton, but didn't take it. He's going to have to throw it up. Fading away. Bank, no. Rebound. Snatched down by Jordan Wara. And up the floor, and it's Samuel Williams. Williamson working on Cotton. Out to Sutton, who faked. Wara alone on the left side here. Gets the screen. Going to have to shoot, and will pull it from deep. No, rebound. Comes out to Bruin. Here comes Yale. Matthew Cotton. Gets the screen. Gets inside. And lays it up and off the glass and in. To extend the lead back to 14. Louisville just has not been able to make up ground so far with only 4 points scored. Recent time. Sutton for 3. Good! Dwayne Sutton knocking it down. And off the curl together. Right. Laying it up. No. Rebound. Offensive rebound by Bruner, but he couldn't finish it. Now Jordan Wara up the floor. Laying it up. No, but a foul called on Matthew Cotton. And Jordan Wara will head to the line to try and make it a 10-point game here with just under 11 minutes to play in the second half. First free throw's good. Azar Swain checking back in for the Bulldogs. Wara hits them both. He's now gone 4 of 4 since missing his first 2 free throws. Matthew Cotton with it. Cotton to Atkinson. Atkinson finds Azar Swain. A lot of off-ball screens here for Yale right now. Azar Swain pulls the short shot. No, rebound Williams. Louisville looking to make a push here. 20 seconds left before the break. McMahon, and he missed the open 3. But an offensive rebound by Williams. And he goes up and he can't get the bank. But an offensive rebound there by Wara. He lays it up and it's blocked by Gavada. The defensive stud making a play. And then pulling a 3. And he knocks it home with 1.2 on the clock here before the media timeout. And Yale with some momentum again going into the break. Leading 55-42. We are back here for the conclusion of this one. First round action on Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Winner of this game advances to face the winner of Michigan State and Vermont, which is later tonight here in Omaha. Azar Swain with it. Pulls the jumper short. Rebound snatched down by Louisville. Kimball inside to Wara. And Wara will pull it back out. Pulls a jumper. No. Rebound Atkinson. Matthew Cotton with it. Screen comes, turns the corner. Cotton in the side, and he can't get it to go. And the rebound comes out to Louisville. It's out. Up the floor. Nuora with a nice crossover and laying it in with the left, and a timeout there by James Jones as he quickly wants to talk it over with his team after that one. Here we go. Gabadon pulls up and he can't finish it. Rebound Ward. McMahon. Shot. No good. Rebound snatched down by Atkinson. Matthew Cotton with it. Inside. Azar Swain lays it up and in. High arcing shot that drops in from Azar Swain. Yale back up 13. Kimball gets inside, throws up a floater, no good. Rebound Atkinson. Gabadon walking it up. Screen comes. Jalen Gabadon. Short jumper, no good. Rebound Sutton. To McMahon for a long two. And he knocks it home. McMahon is a spot-up shooter for sure. 68 of his 81 field goals this season coming into this game were three-pointers. Cotton to Atkinson. Back to Cotton. Working on McMahon. Over to Gabadon for a three. No. Rebound McMahon. We're looking to cut it to single digits. McMahon with it. Driving on Gabadon. Draws a double, but keeps his dribble and now gives to Jordan Ward. He's double. Sutton over to Kimball. Shot clock under 5. Kimball pulls a three, and he knocks it down with a man all over him. And it's an 8-point game. Lamar Kimball. Gabadon to Cotton to respond, and he does. To the top of the key three, and Yale poised and efficient throughout this game. Leads it by 11 with 7 minutes to go. Lamar Kimball. Down low to Enoch. Enoch missed it. Rebound. Snatched down by Atkinson. And Swain with a crossover. Then snatches it back. And feeds Atkinson inside. Lays it up and in off the glass. Kimball driving. Scoop shot good as it rolls around the rim and hits the backboard and drops in. Louisville trying to hang around here. Down 11 with 6:20 to play. Gabadon. Drives. Step back. Shot good. Jalen Gabadon. 19 for the junior. Lamar Kimball. Over to Ward. Ward gets the screen, pulls the jumper, and he knocks it down. Matthew Cotton slowing it down for the Bulldogs here. With Ryan McMahon. Now it's Atkinson working on Enoch. The corner, Bruner pulls a three. No, rebound. Sutton. Dwayne Sutton. Pulling it up. And pulls a three. No. Rebound. Comes down, and it's Cotton. And then he finds Gabadon for the slam. Jalen Gabadon, 21 points now, leads all scorers. And Yale up 13 with 5 to go. But Stephen Enoch putting it in. 66-55. 4:50 to play here in the second half. Yale looking to pull the upset and advance. Here's our swing. Dribbles it in and lays it up and in off the glass, extending the lead back to 13. 16 points for a junior first team All-Ivy League. Inside, and Kimball is fouled by Atkinson, and Lamar Kimball will go to the line for 2 free throws here with 4:28 to play. First free throw is up and good. This Louisville team was ranked as high as number 1 early in the year, but fell down to 14th coming into this in the AP rankings at the end of the year, and was a 5 seed in our simulated live sports tournament. Live Sim Sports tournament is brought to you here on Live Sim Sports. And Enoch with it up top. Over to Sutton. Sutton down low, Enoch falling away, jumper, no, rebound, Atkinson. And Yale is probably going to slow this one down, and Gabadon will hold it. Out to Eric Monroe. Yale holding on to a 12-point lead here with 3:30 to go. They have dominated this game from start to finish. Gabadon. Short jumper off the screen, no. Rebound, Wood. Louisville's last lead was 13 to 12. And a nice 3 there from David Johnson to pull it to 10. So we're going to say it was 2. Pull it to 10. Eric Monroe driving. Shot no, but a foul call on Enoch, who swatted it down. And they're going to give him the call for the body. And Eric Monroe heads to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and good. The 6'2" senior out of San Diego, California. Top assist guy on the team, and he knocks in both free throws. Also an outstanding 3-point shooter. Lamar Kimball. Feeds Jordan Ward. Ward gets a screen. Feeds inside, pass was tipped, but Enoch gets it. Enoch spins and lays it up and in. Really nice move there. Took the dribble to set Atkinson up to the one side, and then spun back to the left and laid it up and in. 10-point game, 2:37 to play. Monroe to Atkinson. Louisville really needs a run right now if they want to save their spot in this tournament. Monroe can't get it to go. Rebound Enoch. David Johnson. Lost the ball, and Cotton comes up with it for Yale. And here come the Bulldogs, Matthew Cotton. Feeds Gabadon, who is fouled by Dwayne Sutton. And they'll call that a reach. That'll be his first. 2:11 to play in this one. Yale leading 70 to 60. Gabadon. Over Monroe, back to Gabadon. Gabadon with it. Pulls the jumper, no. Rebound Enoch. But with under 2 minutes to go, Louisville has to go fast. Dwayne Sutton to the bucket. Lays it up, no. Rebound Bruner. Every empty trip just puts another hammer to the nail in the coffin for Louisville. Foul there by Sutton and a Yale timeout. So with 1:43 to play in the second half, Yale leads at 70 to 60. We'll be back with more first round action on Live Sim Sports. This is the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Gabadon with it. Yale will slow down their dribble here. As the buzz in the arena. Gabadon fading away. No, rebound Sutton. Louisville's going to need a miracle. But stranger things have happened. That ain't going to help, though. Not a good shot there from Jordan Wara. And Gabadon slowing it up. He lost the ball, though. And it's going to be grabbed by Atkinson. And Gabadon laying it up and in. Timeout Louisville. 12-point lead now with 1:07 to go. And that might just about do it here. As Yale takes a 12-point lead on 5th-seeded Louisville with 1:07 to go. Here's Jordan Wara. Wara kicking to the corner for three. Kimball, good! And it's down to 9. 55 seconds to go, though. Louisville's going to have to foul, but they're not fouling. Monroe is able to dribble the ball up the floor. Not sure why Louisville's not fouling here, but Eric Monroe will happily dribble out the clock here with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. To Gabadon for a three. No, rebound. Comes out to Louisville, and it's David Johnson. They got to go quick. Johnson up the floor. Into the lane, kicks it to Enoch. Sense of urgency needed here for Louisville, but it doesn't have it. Kimball pulls a three, and he missed it. Rebound to Bruner, and it doesn't look like Louisville will foul, and that will do it. Monroe is going to dribble out the clock, and Yale is going to pull the upset. Cinderella lives to see another day. The Bulldogs upset Louisville 72-63. Big time win for the Bulldogs as they advance to face the winner of Michigan State. Vermont coming up next, which should be a really good game between two outstanding guards in Cassius Winston and Anthony Lamb. The leading scorers in this game. For Louisville, 18 and 10, a double-double for Jordan Wara, but he really struggled, going 7 of 21 from the field. He was the only Cardinal to score in double digits tonight. 23 for Gabadon, 16 for Swain, 10 points and 21 boards for Atkinson, and Eric Monroe also with 10 points. 19 boards as well for Jordan Bruner, excuse me. He had 2 points, but 19 boards. That'll do it for me here from Omaha, Nebraska. For Live Sim Sports, I'm Zach Serdenik.